What's up, TIs? Yo, thanks for watching, subscribing, all this stuff. Check out the community page. I post a lot of good videos on there. But definitely comment, you know. Not if you're an asshole. I will block your ass if you treat me like shit on my channel. I just got it back. You honking? It was a red car, by the way, that can pass by. Today's what, the 3rd? Yeah. The 3rd. December 3rd, 2025. I like making my videos out here with the bright flash on. Sometimes it comes out very dark. So these motherfuckers, they were hitting me with the weapons. My stomach was like going crazy, knots, and I almost didn't leave the house. So I guess they're gonna go back to square one because I wanted to leave in the house anyway. What else is there? There's always somebody coming around when I'm talking.
I say you have to figure this out really quickly. I don't understand why he's getting so many violations.
Well, he's not a perp. Perps, they're just regular people, you know. Mostly alcoholics and drug addicts. But, you know, whatever. They don't want to quit. And it's going to be their downfall. They'd rather get paid with gift cards and all that kind of stuff. All kinds of gifts and stuff. Scooters, bikes, motorbikes, fancy cars. Like even just a ride in a fancy car is what they want. And then they get into an accident. Because that's what happened on the corner of my block. I saw cop cars there. When they were the flashing lights, I'm like, what the hell happened? And wound up, somebody got hit with the motorbikes. They're dangerous out here. They're revving up the engines. They're going so fast. There's my doggy friend. I'm glad you put a leash on him. I don't know. A lot of times he did not have a leash on the dog. That's a pit bull. So you have to have a leash on a pit bull, especially at all the dogs. Yeah. And one night I was sitting here, and you know, he lived on this block. I don't think he lives on this block anymore. I think he lives up the block, like the next block over. And he used to live here. And the dog just came up to me one day. One night I was sitting here, and he came up to me, tail wagging like crazy. He's like, no, don't jump on people. Don't. Very cute, very sweet dog. And dogs and cats can sense when you're a good person and they want to be near you. So last night I didn't really sleep at all. I had a lot of weird fake dreams. So somebody's on my Discord. I have Discord also. I'm not gonna put the links because I don't put videos up or nothing. I like having my YouTube. I don't know. Hopefully it stays. Out of all the videos, they took down a lot of my videos on this channel. So whatever video I could find on my computer that I saved, I'll repost those. It already has its own name. I downloaded my own videos, you know, a lot of them, but I can't find a lot of them. It's so annoying. And then with these new videos, I'm just talking like I'm talking here, you're the honking. And, you know, like sometimes I catch perps or whatever. So I'm not really keeping those. Like some of them, like the more obvious ones, like the ones that I had on my channel that I'm gonna post, those are the most obvious ones. And those are the ones I'm keeping, like forever. So, you know what I mean? Like what I could do is, I guess eventually do screenshots of all those tactics and make a collage. I don't know how to make a collage, but I guess I could ask somebody who knows how to do that and see if they can help me. That would be great. Is then like do a narration like I do on my own videos. So I'm gonna try not to put anything You know, not too many videos of shows and stuff and movies, because then I could get flagged, you know. That cartoon one, though, that's yeah, crazy. Anyways, so I noticed I got 1,000 views on one of the videos. No comments, though, so it's a lot of perps, you know, watching. And I'm glad they're watching, because I'm going to keep talking. He may have silenced me for a little while, but not forever. I'm getting my story out. A lot of us have the same story, but different tactics, you know? It's good that we talk about that kind of stuff and then show it. That these people, they're going to do something so, you know, crazy and out there that, you know, we could record them. And not give a you know what? Because I don't care. I'm going to record them. I told the homeless bum that knew I had surgery years ago. I don't know how he knew about it. He said I should have killed myself. How did he know about the surgery? And then he came around my house. Thank God we were out for the day. I had that on my computer. We had a cell phone. He didn't have a cell phone that day when he was screaming at me. I gotta see if I can post that too. He goes, I hear the honking again. I called a cop on him. I called cops on him. I was like, he's like, I'm getting under your skin. I'm like, no, you're not. Call the police and someone's harassing me. And Duncan, he goes, I had it on speaker. He goes, suck my dick to the cops. And he's like, we'll be right there. And he ran like a roach. Of course, they didn't show up because it's not like, you know, like it's not a big deal to them. But if they do more of that stuff, and I even told the guy, like, do you or any other person does any way worse to me, I will file a police report. Okay? Okay. And I'm not kidding. It's like, I don't care if the police are in on it. I don't care. Nobody deserves to be harassed. I was already bullied in school years ago. I was bullied in elementary school, and in junior high school, and high school. High school, I did have a lot of friends, but there was one girl, I guess she was jealous of me. I don't know what her problem was. And now I found somebody that I'm friends with, the same age, and she went to school with her too. She went to summer camp with her, and this girl made fun of her too. Weirdos. I got stories for days on that one, but that's another day. But my neighbor, they were doing a lot of shit to us in the backyard too, like breaking stuff in the backyard and doing a lot of stuff. So I'm glad their son never asked me out on a real date. He was being stupid. And then he was in our backyard too. He left his little vape, his weed vape. And I flung it over to their side. And he never did it again. So then he got married. They had sex before marriage, like everybody else does, in the backyard. Not my backyard, thank God. In their own backyard. I used to hear them all the time. Ugh, so gross. Nobody got time for that. Anyways, they wound up getting married, and he's an alcoholic, a full-blown alcoholic like his dad. So she left him. I just heard about that. She completely left him. Because who the fuck wants to deal with that shit? Nobody should ever deal with that. No, not even a little bit. I don't know what his problem was, but I think he really did take the garbage bag out of Duncan's garbage. It wasn't tied. So maybe they were going to throw more stuff out, but he took the garbage bag out. It had lots of donuts and bagels in it. And he put it in front of the house next door to them. Like the house is being rebuilt. They knocked it down. Knocked it down. They gutted the inside and they're rebuilding it. Somebody bought it. I don't know if they're going to have their own apartment and then rent the first floor in the basement, or they're going to keep it for themselves, you know, and then rent the other side of the house. You know what I mean? Because it is a two-family house, so they could do that. And it's weird. I'm tired because they keep making me stay awake. You want me to not go to important appointments and stuff, So they make me sleep. But to me, I'm just catching up on my sleep. So eventually I will be, good to go. So joke's on them. So I'm glad, that something's going on. That's why I keep trying to tell you guys, they don't get away with it for much longer. I knew something was up because I haven't seen them in a long time. And then that whole thing on Saturday, I took a picture of him because he was staring at me from Dunkin'. He never goes in there. The same day I saw the bag of garbage, he was running out of there. And he turns around to look at me while he's smoking. He had very dark circles on his eyes, probably liver damage. And he's smoking. Instead of going right back in the car and driving off. They never go to Dunkin', so I'm very surprised he was there. But that's what perps do, though. They run. And that too, I had a video of him. He would come to the house to drop off, to get stuff from his mommy. Every day he was doing that. And one day he kept hitting the alarm button, 4 or 5 times. I yelled at him, fucking gang stalking bitch. And he went, he was so shocked. I knew he was a gang stalker. Really? Why are you shocked that I know your secrets? You're doing it out in the open. I had a video of him doing that, literally catching him do it. Nope. Don't go to my house. I can't afford to have a cat. I'm allergic. So, I don't mean to yell yet. So he did it, and my tenant saw it. She's like, what the hell? What's wrong with him? I was like, yeah, he does that every day, every time I come out here. She's like, what? So, you know what I mean? They do F up a lot. A lot of times they will F up. Eventually, anyway. So it's good. They had a fake dream they gave me last night. So I was able to sleep. I got up at 11:30. Yeah, a pizza box. I gotta throw that in the recycle pail. So I think they're not happy that I was able to sleep a little. I did a couple chores and then I went to Dunkin'. I still have my coffee left over. I'm gonna drink that tomorrow. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna go out tomorrow. I have to go pick something up in one of the stores. So I like the fact that something is happening to them finally. I stopped retaliating and to just get what's coming to them. They have a big white van that they use for work. They both drink and drive. So the cops are always going to the house. And they owe people money, thousands of dollars. So they don't park the van in the neighborhood no more. Which is good. I'm glad I don't have to see it. And I'm glad I'm just, I leave them alone. Let them do what they gotta do, They feel entitled to be in your business and do stuff to you. Let them. So, before I went to take a shower last night, I'm sitting on my bed and I see from my mirror a little red blinking dot. I'm like, well, is that what I think I see? I get up to look in the mirror, it's gone, it stops. I open my window, my blinds, nothing, I don't see anything. So I went out there earlier today, I didn't see anything. Very strange. It's 9 o'clock right now, so shouldn't be anybody walking around. It's too cold anyway. I'm going in a minute, but I just wanted to make this video. It's funny because every time I sit out here, I see at least 1 or 2 perps. They've been revving the engines a lot. Even when I came out of Dunkin' today, they had one headlight was brighter than the other at the red light. Whatever. I don't know what to tell you. And then I saw Voodoo Smurf. He walks past me and he's telling this guy that's not even looking at him Look at the moon. People do crazy things during the full moon. I'm like, yeah, you should know about that. And there's some chemtrails behind me. So like, all right. Like, the guy looked at him like he was nuts because he is. You know, just they're trying to recruit more people. But I noticed, like, when they do stupid things like that, they look at them like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, who are you? Get away from me. And then they laugh maniacally and they leave. Weirdos. They're very strange. I'm gonna try to do everything I can to not get sick. Like, drink tea with honey. A hot tea with honey. I had some chamomile tea to settle my stomach last night. So I didn't do much this morning. I hit my tongue against my teeth. I'm in pain all day now. I don't want to take anything. Oh, they definitely did that to me. There's no way. What they're doing, they're hitting the pipes with the DEW weapons. The EMF weapons. So it sounds like somebody's hammering the pipes. The heat is trying to go on. Anything to like keep me up all night. You hear that? Yeah. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go. I think it's time to go back in. It's cold. And you know, they can't do much out here. So they have to try to get me in the spirit world. You know, the dream state. You know, I was taking a lot of video at night without the flash on, and the perps, when they come by, they laugh, they snicker, you know, they smirk, so that's why I have the flash on now. So across the street, they do it too, the people up there. Their kids cough out the window. So I'm not going to record the kids, but hopefully I get the coughing on there. They're desperate, that's the thing. When they're desperate, you don't do nothing back to them because they're gonna mess up. They always mess up.